I'd found out about him, and Arya, his perfect secretary, and assumed they were the ones getting married. "I brought you your favorite cake from that bakery you love. Want to eat it now?" he asked. There was a time when Zachary would bring me little treats after work, snacks and desserts he thought I'd enjoy. Even if I didn't always like them, the thoughtfulness of it made me feel like I was floating in a sugary dream. I felt cherished, loved, remembered. But now, as I stared at the cake in his hands, all I felt was bitter irony. Not long ago, I'd stumbled across Arya's newly public social media posts. I couldn't bring myself to scroll far because just a few entries in, the truth hit me like a slap in the face. This cake wasn't for me. It was Arya's favorite. Not just this cake, those nuts, those snacks, all the little treats he used to bring me, they were all her favorites too. And the worst part? I realized that his habit of bringing me food only started after Arya joined his company. So, Zachary, when you handed me those treats, who were you really thinking of? Was it me, Natalie, or was it Arya? Swallowing the lump in my throat, I said flatly, "I don't like sweets anymore. They're too much. Don't buy them for me again." Zachary blinked, clearly surprised by my reaction. "What? That's not true. You've never had a problem eating them before. We've been together for years. And yet, if he really cared about me, how could he not know my preferences by now? Sometimes, you repeat yourself so many times that you grow tired, and eventually, you stop correcting them altogether." I didn't argue. I simply shrugged and said, "My taste has changed recently." For days, Zachary had been so busy that he didn't even remember my birthday. Not that it mattered anymore. It wasn't like I cared. But then, as if the thought suddenly struck him, he tried to make it up to me by buying tickets to my favorite Broadway musical. It was a wildly popular show, nearly impossible to get tickets for. I hadn't been able to snag one myself. So when Zachary said he had 2 tickets and invited me, I agreed. On the day of the show, I waited for him and waited, but instead of Zachary, I saw a post from Arya on Instagram, flaunting 2 tickets to the very same musical. Her caption read, "Bored, so I decided to catch a show." It's the best feeling to have someone who's always there for you, no matter what. The photo didn't show their faces, but I recognized the hand in the picture immediately. That scar, it was unmistakable. It was Zachary's, from the time he got hurt saving me years ago. Suddenly, I felt like a complete fool. While I stood outside in the rain, worried something had happened to him, Zachary was inside, sitting in VIP seats with his secretary. Ice-cold raindrops pelted my face, soaking through my clothes. The chill worked its way into my bones, but my heart felt even colder than my body. My phone buzzed with a message from my mom. She told me the wedding was set for 2 weeks from now. If I thought it was too rushed, we could push it back. I shook my head, even though she couldn't see me, and replied, "No need. Let's keep it as planned." The heavy rain had brought the city to a standstill. Traffic was a mess, and I couldn't get a cab no